Hey there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival Season 2. The Space Engineers dev team has been at it again. They've added some awesome features, at least I think they're awesome features in this update. The two main things that I'm most excited about is they've increased the welding and grinding speed, or the option for you to increase the welding and grinding speed to ×5 or ×2.5. And I have done that because previously, whenever I want to build something on screen, it takes an eternity. So, we fixed that. We increased the build and weld speed, or the weld and grind speed. Also, as you see, I fixed this. The other thing that they have added is they have added actual wheels with suspension and all of the, well, I guess you could say, controls that go along with it. So if we were to place some wheels down, it would give us the option to have those wheels have the turning enabled off, as well as adjusting your suspension, dampening, and ride height. So, well, not height, but strength, I guess you could say. And as many of you suggested, I should just reset the world so that everything was back to nobody has ownership to anything. And that actually did help a lot, because the problem I was having previously was that apparently I'm low on energy. But the problem I was having previously was that when I went to change some things, I would have access denied to some of the parts in my base, and then that's what those guns would shoot at. But when I reset everything, like you guys said, the access denied went away, so I was able to reset everything except for the parts that were incomplete. So the only little minor issue I had was the business shipment that we took a couple episodes back, or I'm sorry, the commercial freighter that we took a couple episodes back had a couple of solar panels that were incomplete, so I was unable to change the ownership to me, and my my Spectre gunship decided to shoot those particular solar panels, so we're missing a couple of solar panels on the commercial freighter, but that's not a big deal because, well, it's just not a big deal. And staying true to what we're going to be doing this season, I'm taking your guys' suggestions, and the suggestion that we're going to be doing today is Infinity X, Nikolai Likens, and Edgar Zorges, and a couple of other you guys suggested that I make a welding ship. And I can't imagine how fast things are going to weld with an actual welding ship now that we have ×5 welding speed, but we're going to still do it because you guys asked for it. And if you're wondering how quick things build, this is a heavy armor slope. Usually it used to take like 35 seconds to make. And we're done. So, I'm loving this new update. It is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, also, as you can see, those guns are pointing at an incomplete solar panel, or a solar panel I wasn't able to change to my ownership. So, they can't shoot it, so all is well. The first thing that we're going to do before we actually start building the welding ship is we're going to, you know, we have that space tug, or whatever you want to call it, with the merge block. We're going to use that as, I guess, a little base to base our ship off of. So we're going to have all the engines and the power and all that good stuff, and then just like this being a cargo, I don't know what you want to call cargo car, cargo block, cargo ship, we're going to make a welder ship that merges onto this, and this will be the primary drive section, and this will be the section that will have the welders, the cargo container, the I think it's just a regular connector, yeah, connector, and collector. We're gonna have a collector on it as well, and it'll be very similar to this, but probably a little bit smaller. And let's back on out of here. We don't need to be in here. Actually, you know what? Let's go in here. Control panel. Where's the merge block? I think merge block 1 is the one we're going to... Okay, guys, so there's a little bit of a bug I've been encountering. No matter how hard I try, when I go in here, go to control panel, go to merge blocks, and I would select off, my game will crash no matter what. I've tried this 3 or 4 times, so I'm not going to unmerge these blocks, but what I will do is I'm going to take this ship, we're going to bring it over closer to where we're going to make our welding ship, so whenever they patch this, we'll be able to unmerge our ships, I guess you could say, and we'll add the welding selection block, or the welding ship that we're going to make onto it. Let's just put this over here. However, we need a couple parts for this, so what we're going to do is we're going to move the ghost, we're going to take the ripsaw, and we're going to show you how fast you can grind apart parts now. And I can't imagine how fast it's going to go with that ripsaw, because that thing's fast no matter what, and now it's going to be 5 times faster, so that's going to be fun. Alright. And that's probably far enough away. Those those missile turrets are bound and determined to blow up whatever it is they're pointing at, which appears to be this particular solar panel, which is bizarre, but whatever. So let's get in the ripsaw, we'll grind apart all those parts. Uh-oh, I forgot to fix some blocks over here, or a block. Unfortunately, fixing blocks still takes just as long as before, despite the fact that I have it on ×5 welding speed. I think the welding speed only is for when you're making blocks, but you know what, that's fine. I'm still glad they added it. Alright, now let's try not to break anything, which is going to be a tall order for me. Let's burn up a little bit. There we go. Oh my god. I'm gonna crash, aren't I? Nope. There we go. Careful now. I'm touching something, aren't I? Nope. I'm good. Alright. Full speed ahead. Alright, so. Now. Let's start grinding this bad boy and see how fast it actually grinds. Alright. We have everything set up. We're using our grinders right now, so that's good. Alright. Previously, grinding these solar panels used to take a long time, so we'll see how long it actually takes now. Gonna get close enough. Make sure my depth perception isn't too far off, which it generally is. Yeah, that's quick. It almost looks like I'm speeding it up in a montage, but I'm not. This is nice. Well, let's see how long it takes with all of our grinders doing it. Not long at all. That's nice. Not long at all. I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about something I'm planning on doing with one of my friends on this channel. And as you kind of have figured out, this second season of Space Engineers is going to all be about you guys, because I'm I just kind of want to make it about you guys so you guys can have some fun. So, what me and my friend have planned is that we're going to take your user-created ship submissions and we're going to highlight them on the channel. We're going to have a little series where we kind of, I don't know if you want to call it a review, but we'll take your ships, we'll look at them, we'll test their durability, see what they look like, and have fun with them. It's essentially just a show to have fun with ships that you guys send us. Because previously to my survival series, I used to have a Space Engineers thing where I would generally make my own ships, but unfortunately with doing the survival series and the other things that I'm doing in a full-time job, I can't actually make all the ships. So I'm going to be using your guys' submissions. With the help of my friend, we're going to be reviewing and having fun with your guys' submissions. So that's going to be a new thing that's going to be coming. I can't honestly tell you when, but mostly because I honestly don't know. But we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be fun. Or at least that's the hope. Okay, so what do we need? To make our welding ship, we're going to want to go into the inventory. Is there anything in here? Yes, there is. Also, another thing you can do, there's a little button that says hide empty, or you can just type cargo. So this has made things so much easier. Also, if you wanted to look what's in your grinders, there you go, grinders. And there's 10 of them on this ship. So, thank you, Space Engineer Dev Team, for doing this. I love you so much. Anyhow, so we need probably some more steel plates. Nah, that'll be good for now. Now we need to find a spot to build it. Why don't we just build it on here? We're gonna make it a small ship. There we go. And let's see how fast it takes to weld something like this. Oh, we need large steel tubes first, so. Let's see how long it takes to make something like this. Done. 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 Oh, this is so nice. I love it. So we're going to build the chassis for our ship design. We're going to probably have, I don't know how many welders on this thing. Probably a couple. It's not going to be as big as the rip saw, but it's going to have a couple welders on it. Let's see how big the welders are, because that will judge where we need to put stuff. Okay. I'm going to extend this out. So they're about 3 blocks wide, which means we're going to have at least 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, one more on this side. Alright, let's take a welder. Put it there. Whoop, and we'll rotate it. One welder there. Can we put one welder there, one welder in the middle? There we go, 3 welders. 3 welders should be enough. It'll make things go a lot quicker. And if, you know what, actually we can do 6. We'll put 2 more on top. Or 3 more on top. There we go. And then we'll just finish placing the floor for this thing. Alright, and then we need the large conveyors in the back. I need interior plate for that. Okay, so we need the conveyors. We're gonna have 6 conveyors, 6 right here, 6 right, or 3 right there, 3 right there, and there's gonna be 1 medium cargo container or large cargo container. I can't remember. Probably a large cargo container. And then we're going to have a collector on the top, a connector on the bottom, and then from there we'll have to put the rest of our command and control stuff, like a couple of engines pointing in each direction, a small cockpit. That's probably all we'll actually need. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get the rest of the welders going. And we're going to be using the large tubes to move everything so that everything can fit. Whoops, did I put that in the correct spot? No, I did not. There we go. There we go. And there we go. These things build really quick now. I love it. So we need more motors, large steel tubes, and that's probably about it. And construction components. Okay, we're running out of a lot of stuff. The only thing we're really not running out of are small steel tubes and steel plate. Okay. Let's finish making these blocks. There we go. So we have 6 welders. That should weld things in a hurry. Alright, let's go get the interior plates and large steel tubes and construction components. Probably don't need this much. We're gonna... I love that new feature. We're gonna put 500 of those back. We're going to take some computers. I don't know. Computers don't weigh much, so we'll take, I don't know, 40 of them. We're also going to take some interior plate. I don't know how much we need, so I'm going to take 300 of those. And also, we need large steel tubes. Boom. Alright. Let's go back over here. Finish the welders. Oh, yeah, that's right, construction components. Well, let me finish these things first. I don't know, do I actually have to make construction components? I don't know if I can harvest those off of parts that I grind off. Alright. that's good. We just have a couple more to weld, and then we're gonna go... Oh yeah, that's right, we can finish the landing gear now. There we go. Landing gear is completed. Now let's go get those construction components. Oops, inventory, cargo container, construction components, all the construction components we can take. Don't think we'll need any, well, we'll keep a couple metal grids just in case we need them. But I think it's doubtful that we do. Oh, motors, that's right, we need motors too, but we'll build these as much as we can. Oh, that one's completed. Okay, so we need more construction components and motors. Well, actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay down the conveyors first. Oop, wrong spot. There we go, much better. Not what I wanted to do. This guy can go away. There we go. Now we need the large cargo container, which is going to be like right here-ish. Actually, maybe we only need a medium cargo container for this. Yeah, medium cargo container it is. We're going to have to make sure that the large opening is facing that, so there we go. Actually, that's not a good idea. I need to finish making this block first. They require quite a few construction components. That is for certain. I actually don't know if I have enough. Alright, well, we'll find out. I'm sure we have construction components somewhere other than the ripsaw. Oh, we have 8,000. That's plenty. Plenty, plenty. And motors, that's right. Motors, motors, motors. We do need the metal grids for the reactor, but we're not going to make the reactor yet, so we're going to put those back because they're big and heavy. We need computers and... what? No, not computers. Motors. There they are. 18's probably not enough. Actually, you know what it is, I think. I think it's one for each of those and one for each of these. That should be enough. Alright, there we go. Done. Done. That one's done already, so that's nice. Good. Done. Now we need to finish these. Oh, we're actually low on small steel tubes now. That's a surprise. Well, we'll get some of those. Make sure we have everything else so we don't need to grab anything else. So that's going to be about 150, actually 126. I think is the actual number we need. And we still need more motors, okay. So we're going to need more of those and more motors. Small steel tubes and motors over here. Small steel tubes, we're going to grab 200 of those. Going to grab some more motors. 50 of those. We're going to grab probably some more of these. 6 more of those. I think we're going to need 100 of these. Might need some more displays. And some bulletproof glass. I think it's 50 for a cockpit or somewhere around there. And we're going to need some uranium. And that might be enough. Grab some more of those. There we go. Also, we'll probably need more interior plate. And we need some power. Let's go in here, sit in the cockpit for a bit. There we go. Just power up our suit for a little bit. Nom nom. So the front of our ship is taking shape. And fully powered, so let's go finish building the rest of our ship. Shall we? Alright, there we go. You know what, I might actually put the... I can't put the collectors on top. That's unfortunate. I'll have to put that on the cargo container. So now we need the medium cargo container, which is... there we go. Okay, well that's interesting. Because I want to put a collector on here. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to... Where's my conveyor? There we go. Let me see. Make sure that the... So we got a big entrance there. Big entrance there, which pointing up, which is good because that's going to be our collector and our ejector. Make sure that this is correct. Have it pointing down. There we go. I think that's right. I'm going to put that one there. There we go. So we're going to have the collector here, and the connector is going to be right here, like that. And the collector is going to be right here. If I can orient it properly. There we go. So, I'm trying to keep everything within the confines of this small little shape here. So that's why I did it the way I did it. So I do need more displays. Kind of figured I would. And then we want to make a small reactor, not a large reactor. Actually, maybe we do want to make a large reactor. No, we don't need one. Well, can we place a block here? Yes, we can. Actually, I don't want to block that, just in case I want to put something there. Nah, but I never will. So, this is where our engineering section is going to be. Oh, I need construction components. That's why I couldn't build it. So, let's grind that away. So, just displays and construction components and displays. Okay. We'll take 15 of those, a copious amount of these, and do we have any motors? We have motors. I don't know. What else? What might we need? We might need some more small steel tubes. There we go. Ooh, perfect. Alright. And here, I wonder... Okay, so I have my small reactors. Let's get that equipped. Will that work? Yeah, that'll suck up the uranium from those, but then I won't be able to access... Well, I normally can't access the interface anyways, so... Shove one of those there. We need a gyroscope then, which we'll shove there. We'll have 3 gyroscopes. And a cockpit. Could put the cockpit there, but nah. Well, we want to be able to access this, so... Where shall I put my cockpit? You know what, I'll move it one back, or a couple back, and then we'll put it there. There we go, that'll work. Can I put it right about... nope, need one more block. There we go. Nope, need more bulletproof glass. I thought I brought more. I thought I brought like 50 with me. Oh well. Maybe not. There's a mining hauler off there. Unfortunately, I'm pretty... well, it says it's green, which means it's an allied faction, so I'm not sure if it'd shoot at us. Well, I suppose we did that last time and it didn't shoot at us. So... yeah, we don't need it, though. Not yet, anyhow. So we need another 30 of these. Probably need some more motors because of the gyroscopes require quite a few. And I guess that's all we're taking. Alright, cockpit's complete. Another thing that they've done in the update is they have made it harder for you to hack enemy blocks, which is kind of nice, especially if you were working hard on something and somebody just easily hacks your ship. So that's mostly for multiplayer stuff. And speaking of multiplayer stuff, I know a lot of you really want to play with me in this world. However, unfortunately, that's pretty much never going to happen because I used to run a Minecraft server, and as good intentioned as some people are, there's always going to be that one person that's going to grief. So I just unfortunately can't allow that, because then if I ever wanted to do another episode after somebody griefed, that would not be fun for the rest of the viewers. So what I was thinking of doing was, you know how you can have dedicated servers for this? I was thinking of maybe, I don't know when, but maybe making a dedicated server for you guys. But unfortunately, making a dedicated server is not cheap. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about it in future episodes, but as of right now, the way that we would do stuff with you guys actually in-game is by having a dedicated server, and how we would get a dedicated server, I'm going to have to think about that. So let's go in here. Conveyor. Can I go in my cargo container and drop some stuff in? I didn't think this through properly, did I? Because I can't get... I'm not going to be able to get any uranium in here, so I'm going to actually have to move this. Oh god, what did I do? Well, I know specifically what I did, but don't float away, please. Get that. I'm going to lay this down in a place where I can use it. Yoink, yoink. There we go. Okay. Now let's get some uranium in this. There we go. Ah, I love that feature. I love it so much. Where you can just type in the search box and it finds it for you. That game needed, or this game needed that so much. All right. Now time to put the thrusters on, and then we're going to put the merge block on. Alright, the thrusters, we're going to need these. We're also going to need thrust components, so let me get those. Mining Hauler's getting closer. Maybe we'll take a look at it. Because I'm guessing every update, they probably update those ships as well, so... we need a cargo container, we need thrust components. We're probably going to need more, so we're going to drop these because we don't need them anymore. We'll take some more of those. Don't need any more of these, so we're going to take some more of these. Don't need any more of those either. There we go. That should be good. So, let me just place a couple of these thrusters. One in each direction should be fine. So one there. One there. I know this kind of will look wonky, but it's just meant to be functional, not pretty. Well, I don't know. Thrust damage might be a factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the thruster here. Let's grind away this block. And there we go. And from there we have a couple more directions we need. Up. Down. And then side to side. And then we have all the directions covered. There we go. We'll do one on the other side. Then all we need to do is put a merge block on this guy. And try not to die by running out of energy. There we go. Just get a little bit until we can finish the ship. Ooh, there's a business shipment off there too, but we just captured a business shipment, so we don't need that. Alright, there we go. Now we need a merge block. And we'll do this with a slope. The reason I'm keeping a little hole back here so you can access the little door back there. If you didn't know, there is a door back there, which means you can enter the cockpit via the door or the front window glass. Take this, put that there. Ow. Don't know what hit me there. Maybe an asteroid. And now the merge block. Oop. Merge block. There we go. And we have everything we need. Hoorah! Alright, let's take this ship for a little test flight. We'll turn our landing gear off. Let's get third person going. Maybe 3 gyroscopes was too much. This thing kind of moves around on its own. I mean, you can still weld stuff, but there's really no reason to. Let's actually go test out this welding ship now, shall we? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and we're going to drop a bunch of stuff into the collector. Or actually just cargo container, because we're here. Let's put all that in there. There we go. And let's see if it works. We're going to select switch to weapon type to welder. I like how a welder is a weapon in this game. Good job, space engineers. Good job. You know what? We might not even need to put the big space tug on this. I know it's an option, but I mean, it's pretty functional the way it is, which is pretty surprising. Well, let's get closer. Eh? Eh? Oh, nope, not close enough. Eh? Eh? There we go. That's actually pretty quick. I think we ran out of material already. Yep. We ran out of material already. But that'll give you an idea of how easy it will make things, you know, to weld. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you guys for that suggestion. You know what? I forgot to color it. My bad. We'll color it. What shall we make our welding things? So we have our ripsaw's grinding is red, which means we'll make this have yellow accents for welding. And the rest will be white. And what else? This can be yellow, this can be yellow. Yellow, there we go. And yes, a couple updates back, you were able to change your color of your the cockpits, which is nice. It's always nice to see the game devs are adding things to this game consistently. They're one of the best game devs that I've seen in a long time when it comes to early access games. They've added the most content in the shortest amount of time to make the game just so much different. I mean, back in November 2013, this game was nothing like the way it was. And it's just gotten better and better and better ever since. So, good job, Keen Software. You deserve a cookie. I'll make you a cookie and send it to you. Maybe. Oops, I didn't mean to change all the colors, but oh well. Actually, you know what? We're going to change everything to back to white, and then we're going to recolor the accents. Alright, there we go. Make sure everything's white. Now go back to the color. We're going to make it a bright yellow. There we go. And we'll finish coloring this. Do 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 do. Come on. Can you not color? Apparently you can't color those. Can't color the landing gear, apparently. Alright. Got those. Need these two yet. And there we go. Our brand new welding ship of awesomeness. So thank you guys for this suggestion. If you have any more suggestions on what we should do, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I always read them. So thank you folks for watching. I will see you guys next time.